Yo, this is Male Best Friends Get Brutally Honest. The reason why we watching this because I was reading, the titles, and we came across the I've Seen My Best Friend Junk. Now, let me speak to all my male let me speak to all the males out there, even the females. Well, no, for the females, it's common. Y'all have no say. But for my male best friends, I mean, not my male best friends, but for the, males out there, is it gay to see your homies meet? To see your homies peace? Is it gay? That's the question.
This is the single most important thing that ever happened to me, and nothing ever comes close since then.
Definitely gay.
Men out there, I'm talking to you. When's the last time you looked your best friend in the eye and said, I love you, bro?
I love you, bro. I love you.
No cap. I'm Ka Takahashi, and today's episode of Split Decision is about male best friends. Today, you're gonna have the most vulnerable conversation of your lives.
Okay.
So leave your masculinity at the door.
I know they seen each other's piece. I'm sorry, homie. I know they seen each other's piece.
So leave your masculinity
I know they seen each other's piece, bro. I'm not judging off of looks, but come on.
at the door and let those feelings
I know
fly.
they seen each other's
The first
piece.
prompt is, my best friend has bad taste in romantic partners.
All right, let me think about my homies. High school, no. College, no.
Make your split decisions in 3,
Yes,
2,
it's yes,
1.
definitely. I'll say no for my homies. You don't know what to do?
All right, go ahead and turn around.
I'm sorry.
Grant, I have to start with you because you did the slowest step.
Well, Alden's married.
Okay. Do you not like his wife?
She's fine.
Best friends for 19
fine.
years.
I mean,
I'm getting the feeling that he likes his best friend. That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm sorry, I'm throwing it out there. That's the feeling I'm getting. I feel like he wants to be the wife, like he wants to be the one that's married his best friend. That's the only feeling I'm getting.
I love Alden to bits, so obviously anyone he cares about, I care about a lot as well.
We got to get through the
But
show, bro. Okay, no
think
pausing, no pausing.
I wish they were more pleasant to be around together. I mean, part of it could just be jealousy of taking Alden's attention away from me.
And do you know he feels this way?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get so much shit right now because so after this, we're all gonna me and her and Grant are gonna hang out, and she was like, I don't want to hang out with Grant. I don't think he likes me.
Oh.
And I'm like, no, he likes you. He likes you. He's like, stop gaslighting. I know. He
Bro,
likes
did
me.
not
you know
read
what?
that right?
I think, you know
What
what
do
it
you
is?
mean?
I feel like Alden's very different.
Oh, we got to get on this show. He can't read. Yo, get off of me, man.
It's the three of us, or just
So you see your homeboy's piece? Well, Rev, there's a yes and there's a no. Obviously, he's going to say no.
her influence.
Unless he's seen the leak that, my girlfriend at the time did. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I got leaked back in freshman year. I ain't gonna lie.
on Alden, and
I
I
don't want to talk about it.
don't really like the direction.
Story time for
What's he
another
like
time.
when they're together?
Subservient.
Yeah,
Subservient.
I feel like Alden's more comfortable with toxicity now than he was before.
Don't say bro what's.
Alden, go ahead.
Oh no, actually, I only answered yes because Grant tweeted earlier, I choose women that are bad for me.
But there's more to I'm attracted to things that
He like women?
are bad for me, which is why I choose to date people I'm not attracted to. Does that make sense?
No.
That makes no sense.
Okay.
Hey,
so
bro,
Oren,
my radar's going off.
Yeah.
your best friend
My
has bad
radar's
taste in romantic
going off.
partners?
It's not that he has bad taste.
Would.
Just the guys he tries to get himself involved with. I'm like, but no, red
Okay.
red flag. But he's just like, but he's so cute. And I'm like,
Okay,
I mean, he's got
W
a point.
friend. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
W
he's had
best
pretty
friend.
Successful relationships where if it's not going well, he can get himself out of it. Where it's a little different for me. I think I
Okay.
like get a little stuck.
All right. So Michael,
I ain't gonna lie,
you
that's
say
a
yes.
W
Well,
best
yeah, I
friend though.
say yes because this man loves his goth alternative women. And I'm not saying all women
I already know, man. I already got a best friend. I know who he's talking about.
who dress like that. I'm just saying the ones he's chosen have not
I know
been
somebody who is
the
fitting the
kindest
description.
to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna agree with him for the most part. The problem is I just find myself landing in the lap of these situations more, and I don't know how I get there.
He
Say
wants
he's
a
cursed.
goth mommy.
Let's say that.
Would you say you're cursed?
You know, maybe.
Trevor, he's really, really religious.
He wants a goth
and
mommy.
He'll be Like,
Reminds
look
me
what
of
I
my
found. This
friend.
really cool girl. Then I see her bio. It's like 666. Like, hail Satan.
Whoa! Never mind. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
We just share for the laughs now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Christian.
Yeah. I feel like he chooses what he kind of like feels. Like I feel like he'll tell me these things and I'm just kind of like, this is a huge red flag. Like do not like stop talking to this person. And then he'll go back to him and then just proceed to do the complete opposite of what I told him.
Yeah,
Okay.
To like a certain point, yeah, I think he's like pretty right. I personally like his girlfriend a lot. I mean, he's only dated like one person, so I feel like it's kind of.
Wait, are you in a
Whoa, I ain't
relationship right
lying.
now?
Hold on, bro.
No, we're like
Why you? Hey, why you kind of? Whoa, like, hey, what you mean by that?
situationship type
Okay.
of thing.
What you mean
That's
by that?
typically what I tend to like be in most of the time.
The next prompt is, I've seen my best friend's junk.
But is it gay if you seen the homie's piece?
If you know what I mean. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Cause girls do it all the time. Wow.
Turn around.
Wow.
He's like, God, I don't
Wow.
want to talking about this.
Like which time? Like
Kind of.
Oh,
Okay, well,
Okay, see, now my conclusions are adding up. Now I'm putting 2 and 2 together, bro. In the beginning, he said he don't like his girl because his girl is taking all the attention from him. Like, you know, say he can't hang out with the homie. But really, I'm thinking like, you feel me? Like he really like his best friend. Like he want to be the one that marries his best friend. And now, bro, this dude said, which time? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, homie. Whoa.
can I preface something, which is just that when you're young, you think it's really funny, but then you learn that some things are not okay. That's
So you telling me when y'all was young, y'all was sending each other's dick pics? And that was supposed to be funny.
sexual assault. And I would never do that.
Oh my God.
Now that I'm not a teenager. But when you're younger, you think, oh, this is gonna be really funny, make the boys laugh.
oh, now you're.
Wow.
You've
I had a
He
realization.
had to think on it.
with the ball sack, I had this like pair of jeans with a hole in it, and I'd be
What's
like,
going on?
Oh.
did I sit in some gum?
Okay. Never mind. I'll take it back. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's okay. That's more understandable. That's funny. But is it okay to do it? No. But if it's not, if it's like, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna stop talking.
And what was the other one? It was like
I'm gonna stop talking.
the bat wing. So you take their balls and you open it on the.
I'm done
ask him later.
talking, bro.
Yeah, I do the same shit. I still do it to this
Yeah,
this day.
well, you said
I
playing-
just enhanced it.
Yo,
I just
Sauce, what's good, you my
digitalized.
boy?
Yeah. So we'll be in a game, we'll be playing games, and I'm like, hey, check your phone.
You send him dick pics?
Like, people think
Wait.
it's funny. We think that it's still funny.
Yeah,
like,
it's still
So you're telling me y'all just playing the game, y'all just sending dicks? Like, bro, what type of friendship is that, bro? Niggas just sending dicks.
I still do that. I pixelize.
Niggas is just sitting there. Hey, bro, look, check your phone. What the fuck?
Yeah, it was. He's like censored it.
Nah, this
you
is
came
insane.
to guess later. So what was that
What
about?
react to my views video? Nah, I'm good,
I had a
homie.
memory.
Not gonna lie, this
Hold on,
video
what
kind of
happened?
gay.
With a pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to say?
Huh?
He peed on me.
You peed on him?
Yeah.
I crashed at his place.
And I was nice enough to give him my bed.
This guy
and I
has a
slept on the
twin size
floor.
bed. He's 36
Shut up,
years
shut up,
old
shut up,
and
shut
he
up.
has a twin size bed.
Yes, I have a twin size bed.
So I got his bed. He was sleeping on the floor, and I guess in the middle of the night, I just stood up, pulled it out,
I thought that he was spilling a drink.
and just
until-
start peeing right next to him. And he sees me.
Ooh, you getting the haymakers of death, bro. You're getting the haymakers of death, bro. If I hush, bro, you're getting haymakers of death, bro. Oh my gosh, I might end up going to jail.
With my thing out, pissing right on his pillow, and he didn't wake me up. He didn't do anything. Apparently, I put it back, went back to bed.
Oh, it was like sleep peeing, sleepwalking. Question for everybody.
Wait, so he knew? Like, cause I thought he said that he woke up or something like that. So you're telling me that you knew it just went back to sleep?
Do y'all know who has the bigger dick?
Alden. He's very
Bro, you answered a little too fast, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you answered a little too fast, homie.
proud of it.
I'm
And he
not.
makes it abundantly clear.
I don't know what Grant's packing. I'm thinking 10 inches. The other day I was, in the stall next to him, and I was like, oh, is there a snake on the floor?
I think he does.
Man answered a little too fast, bro.
I think he
Look at
does.
this man.
Yeah. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not gonna say I think I have the bigger. I think he does, but
He's always been so shy.
Can
about
we
it.
change the
Got
subject?
bigger dick energy.
Probably me.
You?
Yeah.
You might have the smaller dick then. Usually it's like a compensation.
Subscribe to Jubilee.
Oh, yeah, I skipped dialogue.
The next prompt is, I feel comfortable crying in front of my best friend. Make
Yeah,
your split
you know what I'm
decision
saying? I do
in
that.
3, 2, 1.
Any problem, any situation, I feel like I'm comfortable enough to go to my best friends, to my boys.
For the most part, we're yes, but Trevor, you say no.
yeah. So if there was anyone I was going to cry in front of, he'd probably be one of the few people I could. The problem is that like I've always had a real hard time.
But I'm
showing
not
love
crying
to
in front of
people,
no male.
just the way
What's
I've grown
wrong
up
with
and,
you?
I have this bad problem. I feel like I'm burdening people.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
Nigga
cry
trying to act like he a Sigma.
right now in front of the camera. I don't care who I cry in front
I'm
of. With
damn
Trevor.
See,
Most of our
okay, crying
conversations
in front of a female is different, but depending on the female.
happen through online, like through like a voice chat or something. So we're never like face to face really when we're talking like that. But yeah, he doesn't really share a lot or get really emotional in front of anybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty open with my feelings. This guy doesn't cry as much, I think.
I don't think I've ever
I
cried
don't
in
think
front
I
of you.
remember you ever crying in front of me, but I know he would if he needed to.
I haven't.
He
I'm a tough cookie.
is. He doesn't like to show his emotions.
For both of you, do you sometimes wish that your best friend would be more emotional with you?
You want to see me cry?
I think for him, it's just like, I wish he would, just because for me, it helps. For me, it helps me when I'm
Yo,
feeling
Blink was
that way.
Gucci, my boy.
And I feel like for him, it would help to just kind of let everything out.
Grant, Alden.
Well, I don't think either of us cry that much. Not because like we're like too like macho or whatever. Oh, my dad used to do this thing where he would yell at me when I was practicing violin.
Okay, I see it. Okay, I've seen it. Okay, maybe he's not gay, but because you know some people that live in a household full of females, and like some people that pick up like they're not gay, but they pick up female characteristics. Maybe that's him. Like maybe he just picked up like. Maybe he grew up to like, maybe like he didn't have like his father probably wasn't around, but he had like mad sisters and like he had a mother and like he would watch them and hang out mostly with his sisters and mother and like maybe he picked up the female characteristics. So yeah, maybe that's what it is.
And then he helped me more if I started crying. So I got like really good at like not crying, and I haven't been able to cry since. And I think that's just like, I would totally cry for you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know the last time I cried in general.
Exactly. That's
so.
what I was like. I think maybe like either when my cousin died or my.
Oh yeah. I haven't cried since like 5th grade, I think.
Which is crazy because he's like so sad. He's like one of the saddest guys I know.
Dude, I wish I would cry. Crying, I've heard like feels so good.
For the criers, does crying feel good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fixes everything.
It's much needed.
The next prompt is, we've had sex or been in love with
Okay.
the same person.
No. Is it wrong? Yes. Would you tell the home? Okay, but if y'all didn't know, is it wrong? No. Yeah. Cause me personally, bro, if I see my homies pursue somebody or like they had sex with somebody, I can't imagine myself having sex with that person. Even if she had sex with somebody that I know of, that I don't know, even somebody that I know of, I can't talk to her, bro.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. This is interesting. So
Whoa.
you're standing on yes, but you're standing on no.
Well, we like the same person in high school.
That's
right?
what I'm talking about.
No, but
I'm
like
talking about high school. I'm talking
love
about
is
Maria.
a very strong
Love
word.
is a
Okay.
strong. But you're in high school. Love is
Yeah,
anything.
and like
you love a Pop-Tart.
I don't know. I think I'm like no, I did like her, you know, and then Alden dated her and they had a beautiful relationship. Now we hate her now. She made Alden sad.
We don't hate.
Damn, bro. But who liked who first though? Was it like he liked her and then his friends started liking her and this? Oh my gosh, I know that gotta hurt, bro.
Hate her. We don't hate her. No, she's lovely.
Oh, he
She
doesn't
just-
hate her.
It was
I hate her.
It was a high school relationship.
Grant,
Bro,
how did
I
that
know
make
they
you feel
like,
when
come on, bro.
Alden got together with the girl that you liked?
Obviously,
You know it hurt.
You know, ran it past me beforehand, and
know it hurt.
like to a certain extent, it's like I'm always happy for you, and I want the best for you, right? Sometimes like things that like your successes sometimes kind of make me feel bad about myself and like where I am at in my life. And not so
Damn,
much right
man,
now.
this
but I
hurt,
think
man.
back then, Alden had a very great high school experience, and I did not. And this was just like one attribute of like many different attributes.
Has anyone else ever,
Damn, bro.
liked the person?
This is why I be like, bro, like, if you see your homies pursuing somebody, if your homies like somebody, bro, I don't care how bad they is, bro. If your homies want them and like the homies saw eyes on them first, bro, like, let them have it, bro. Like, oh my God.
Same person, kiss the same person.
There was one fight I think that was really. I mean, there was a guy I was attracted to, and Oren ended up
I was
hooking up
being
with
shady
him.
and
I know it wasn't even his type of man. So I was just like really surprised that he would even do that. And so it was
Really?
we stopped talking for a little bit.
But the rift that it caused our relationship, I was like, never again. Like, I'm not doing that. We had this little running gag with like the seagulls from Finding Nemo, where it's like, mine.
Somebody walks in the bar.
Mine.
Bro, we're 93% compatible on the Nectar app.
Hey, skip dialogue.
My best friend.
I've had a harder life than my best friend.
Make or split decisions in 3, 2, 1. So Michael, you say yes, you've had a
Yeah,
harder life.
I don't like saying ever that anybody has a tougher life than anybody else. Everybody has their own struggles. But I think textbook wise, I would say yes, just because I had my mom pass away like 3 years ago. Also, my parents were immigrants, but I don't discount any of the troubles that he's gone through or anything like that.
That's smart.
I would
That's
agree
smart.
with them, yeah.
But Grant, you say yes.
Obviously, you've had a lot of hardship as well, but I think just like I kind of inherited a lot more, interracial trauma. I was like very suicidal in like high school and like in college, and Alden didn't, he's pretty happy, I would say, on a regular basis, and that's great for you.
Alden,
Okay,
you wanna
okay.
respond?
Yeah, no, I mean,
Dang, man.
yeah.
I really feel bad for him, bro. Like, I really feel bad for the other best friend.
We're in agreement on this. I think, yeah, so we had really different upbringings, and I think his was a lot harder. And it was really tough seeing what he had to go through as a kid.
I'm surprised with Jeremy why he would think that my life was harder than his.
I don't think it's harder. I think we have similar lives. I mean, I hate to say this, but I think we both come from like, a little bit
money,
privileged family. And Oren, I think, had a little harder. I hope you're okay with me sharing this.
Yeah,
but
okay.
like,
Okay.
I was ratted out when I was 16 from my sister that I was gay. So it was a lot easier for me growing up with my family. They were very accepted of me. Where Oren was kind of, I think, less than 10 years ago, he finally came out, and it was a little bit. I think his family's a little bit more conservative.
Do you want to speak on,
Okay,
your
okay,
experience
okay.
coming out to your family?
Happy y'all came out.
So basically, my sister kind of outed me to my family when I was about 16 years old. I used her laptop and it saved my AOL Instant Messenger chat messages with my boyfriend, and then I denied it and I said I was just kidding and that it was just playful, but that was the reaction that I got that was like guttural from my family, and they were like, absolutely not, hysterical emotions and crying and tears, and my son can't be gay, and I was like, oh God, Jesus, no. So I was like, no, okay, I'll just stay closeted, and I'm like, boom. And then it was kind of like, maybe I can live my life in secrecy and have this double life. Up until the point that my dad got into an argument with my sister, and then brought up that on top of all this that you're dealing with, your brother is living a homosexual lifestyle, and I was like, all right, well, cat's out of the bag, and my sister came to my defense.
So wow, so both their sisters messed them up. Dang, like, yo, what's good? What's really good? Both their sisters messed them up.
And it was a really powerful moment for the family, and since then, everyone's been really accepting of me, and my family's come too.
Yeah, so it was a good ending in the end, even though it was very difficult.
Yeah, it wouldn't have, the times have changed, for sure.
Okay.
Like, you didn't want to be gay in high school when I was in high school.
I kind of agree with that too, because I wasn't saying that we had like harder lives or anything, but I feel like there's an aspect of my life that he didn't have to deal with, which was like I'm bi, so like he did not have to go through that.
I did not know he was bi.
Struggle with himself of like, is my family gonna accept me, or like what are my friends gonna think? I had like an internal struggle even just with him, like coming out to him. He's actually the first person I told. So I ended up.
That's
just
why I
telling
be trying
him
to tell
at-
my homies, like, bro, if y'all, you know what I'm saying, if y'all swing that way, bro, let me know, bro. I'm still love y'all, you know what I'm saying? We still created memories together, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna change. It's just the only thing that's gonna change is just me knowing that you swing that way. That's the only thing that's gonna change.
And maybe he was going through like something personal, but he kind of went like a little ghost on me. So it did kind of hurt in the moment, but I mean, he told me later that he had like personal things going on, but I didn't know that. So from hindsight, you know, I'm just kind of like, oh, I just came out to you, and then you kind of just, I don't know, we didn't feel as close for a bit, but.
No.
I could have handled him coming out a lot better because I feel like he went through like a lot of struggles because I feel like we both come from very like conservative, like macho like Mexican parents.
Okay.
But I wish I would have been there and been able to talk to him a little bit more thoroughly and kind of put in that extra effort. I don't know, that a best friend should.
The next prompt is,
Respect that.
my best friend has saved my life. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Saved your life as in what? Like, saved your life from, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, saved your life as in, like, saving you the trauma that you might get from, like, you know what I'm saying, talking to a certain somebody. Or, like, having a certain action, like, yo, I'm about to go rob a bank. But, you know, my best friend talked me out of it. Damn, and the dude said no? Oh, my gosh, bro. Like I get they best friends, but, like, bro, I feel bad for him, bro. Like, oh, my gosh.
Okay, go ahead and turn around. Wow. So, Grant, you say Alden has saved your life.
Yeah, 100%. This summer approaching like senior year in college, I had like a very big mental
He's in
breakdown.
college?
You know, starving myself, just like in my room all day, and like I really just wanted to like die all the time. And yeah, the first time like anyone like ever like just like reached out to me was like it was on July 14th, which is like Bastille Day, and like we Alden kind of just like texted me, and we lit fireworks in his backyard. And then I had like a lot of cuts on my arms back then, so and he saw them, and he was like, oh yeah, like, you know, what's going wrong? And then we had this like really nice drive. We just kind of like drove around the neighborhood we grew up in for like hours, and then just like talked about shit. And then we watched Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, all three. It was really just the one moment
W movie
where I was like I actually like needed someone to like care that I exist, and then you did. If it wasn't for them, like I don't know like where my life would have gone. I don't even know if I'd be alive by now. And it was truly one of those things where it's just like this is the single most important thing that like ever happened to me, and nothing ever comes close since then.
Wow.
W best friend, man. Let me get some claps, man. Let me get some claps.
Not really. We kind of just like
I was wondering when you stepped on the S. I was like, what are you thinking about right now?
yeah.
Alden, what does this mean to you?
I mean, I love Grant, and I would do anything for Grant, and this feeling's mutual. Like I knew he was hurting, and I remember seeing the marks, and I remember like, but it's, you know, and it was very. I remember thinking like, oh God, my friend is hurting. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I mean, it's also like, but it's the thing. When I hit Grant up to hang out, I wasn't thinking, oh.
You weren't thinking I'm gonna save his life.
I want to save Grant's life. I was thinking,
Yeah.
I want to see my best friend. You know, where let's get something together. Let's light some fireworks in my backyard and post some pictures on the Instagram so all the girls see. And so, and they did see.
So, Oren, Jeremy has saved your life?
He, like, even though I called myself a tough cookie, he has managed to be there for me, knowing exactly what to do in all the right moments, like, without me having to tell him what I needed. It's gonna be actually really hard for me to talk about without cracking.
Get it out, man. Get it out.
But yeah, he's...
Take your time, man. Take your time, homie.
Yeah, and my
Take your
worst
time.
fallouts and just loss with my mom, and
It's okay.
There. I'm good.
It's okay.
I ain't going any further.
Yeah, you can go.
It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm crying on the internet. This is terrific.
And do you know that you've saved his life?
I assumed. I mean, he's gone through a lot, so I appreciate him opening up when he does. Like, I wish he would open up a little more, but you know, it's good to see him cry.
Thank you.
What the freak? Giannis have a Prime Video?
Well, you got it.
Yeah. It happened.
That was one of the questions.
There we go. It happened
It
now.
happened now.
Yeah.
Okay, the next prompt is, my best friend has a toxic personality trait. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, everybody, go ahead and turn around. Michael over here with 0 personality traits. Give me one of these.
We're both really stubborn. Very, very stubborn.
You know,
Yes,
I'll give him that.
if you're in a debate with him, he will always circle back to what he thinks is right. But like, I think he should have went to yes, because I'm also
I ain't gonna lie,
very stubborn.
I'm stubborn,
didn't
bro. I'm
go
gonna
yes.
be
The
honest.
reason I didn't
The
go
only
yes,
time I'm stubborn is like the same thing that he talks about, bro. Like, we're in a debate, bro. Now I'm not stubborn. But back then, oh my gosh, bro, you couldn't talk to me. Like, you was talking to a brick wall, bro.
is because when I think bad about like something he may be doing, I usually I'd say like kind of fault it as my own. Like I kind of think I'm just being judgmental, right? So, but you know, I'll agree with him.
Grant, what's Alden's toxic personality trait?
So the 3 that come to mind. First, I think Alden is like way too kind.
You take that back.
Like he's very trusting, and he always gives people the benefit of the doubt. And I think you should be more distrustful in general. 2, I think your apartment is like filthy. It's so dirty. And we lived together in college, so
Way to call him out.
lastly, I think Alden should spend more money. He like maxes out his 401k, which is great in theory, but like
Whoa.
we might not even be alive when we're like 59 and ready to like pull it out. So like, what's the point in doing that, right? That's just my hot take.
I mean,
Jesus, I thought I was judgmental.
at least he, you know what I'm saying? At least he look, you know what I'm saying, saving a little. It's not like he's spending like, you feel me? Like, let the man save his money, homie.
Like Grant's always been very judgmental, but not in a bad way, just part of his beautiful personality. I love
Is
it.
that the toxic
No,
trait?
it's not a toxic
No, that's
trait.
not the one we're talking
I don't think
about.
that's a toxic trait. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think any of those things are toxic traits. I think I'm proud of the way I am.
Yeah, no,
I think
I
Grant
get
hates that. That's
Yeah.
my toxic trait. I mean, Grant's toxic traits are the ones that are just hurting him, and like that, you know, like I don't think they're.
Not gonna
bad
lie,
or
you can
anything. I
skip
just think,
dialogue.
Like, you know, lock himself in his apartment and.
Bro, come on, bro. We only got 4 minutes left. Okay, no more pausing for it. Let's run the 4 minutes out. No more pausing.
Like willingly be depressed and like kind of like create this feedback loop of depression and being really sad. And you know, you enjoy it in some capacity, I understand that. But it's like I think it is like by definition pretty unhealthy.
You enjoy it?
He
Enjoy
enjoys
what?
being sad.
Dude, being sad is so nice. Like it's just like I don't know how to put it. Like I feel like it's something
I don't
like
think
I
I've
have to
ever
like.
heard that before.
I
Please
never heard that.
elaborate.
I never heard
It's a
that.
toxic trait. It's like not.
It's like
not bad. It's
beautiful.
just-
I don't know how to put it. It's just like when you're sad and you're just like looking longingly into like the city and you're like sipping tea and writing something. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? And
You're
Okay,
blowing my mind. So when
I
you're
get what he's
happy,
saying.
are you sad that you're not
I get what
happy?
he's trying to
I mean,
say.
that you're,
well, there's
I can't even.
He's saying the experience that you go through when you're sad. Like when you're sad, you'll cut on some raw wave and you'll drive on the highway, look at the beautiful lights and things like that. It hits the feeling hits different than when like you just regularly do it. Like you're happy versus you're sad. Like I get what he's trying to say.
when you're happy, you lose a lot when you're happy. For example, I feel like people lose their ability to create art when they're happy. I don't know, maybe I go too far in like the other end of things and just like pursuing sadness for sadness sake, but I think I live like a very beautiful life because I'm like sad.
The final
I
prompt
understand what he's
is,
trying to say.
there's something that I haven't said enough to my best friend lately that I want to say now.
I
Make your
love you.
split decisions
homie.
in 3, 2.
That's better.
One.
That's what it better be. I love you. It better not be like, yo, I F one of the girls that you dated back then.
All right,
boy.
everybody, go ahead and turn around.
I was about to say everybody better.
Love it.
He's on no. Everybody should be on yes and saying I love you. Wait, did I just say no more pauses?
You know, let's start with you, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not the best, I guess, at showing emotions a lot of the time. I don't know. I feel like I didn't never tell him how much I really appreciate him and like just having him around and just kind of having someone that I know I can count to.
I mean, I tell him all the time. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm like, love you, man. Like, you're such a good guy.
Okay.
I miss you. I know, like, this is like the first time that we've been like significantly apart from each other, like since growing up. And I miss your kindness. You know, I
Okay.
think being around you really restores my faith in humanity, makes me more trusting. And I think being away from you makes me more cynical. And that I do miss you.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. That's sweet. Yeah, no, I mean, it's, you know, I take every opportunity I can to just, you know, I love you, Grant. You're my best friend. Best Biffle buddies for life.
Jeremy.
Okay.
You know, I think you already know.
It's
this,
beautiful, man.
just how much I care about you, and I appreciate you allowing me to open up and not being judged for who I am. I really appreciate that. And I still hate you for going to Taylor Swift Eras tour without me, but besides that, we're
I hate Swifties.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, like, I'm not that much of an emotional person outwardly, but when I meet him, he's always there.
I ain't gonna lie, this whole time in my head, I have to say it now. This nigga reminds me of Lester from GTA 5.
So just, if you don't already know it, you know,
You can't tell me this don't remind you of Lester.
I love you to death, and
Feelings mutual.
yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah, there's a lot of aspects where like I've struggled with like health stuff, and in a situation where a lot of people assume the worst, he's taking the time out of his day to make sure things are cool and to not assume the worst and actually be there to help me out. And he's a pretty caring guy. You know, it's hard to find people like him, and it's hard to find people who are ready to die like him. He's a genuine guy, and I definitely don't tell him enough.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, I do tell him all the time. Like the last time I told him was like on Christmas, so that's been too long for me. So yeah, I appreciate him. I love him so much. It's so awesome to have like a best friend that you can have so many differences with, but also just at the end of the day be able to be like, okay, we'll put all that aside, all of that stuff's stupid. We're still really good friends at the end of the day. Doesn't
That's
matter.
respectable.
It's
My brother
nice.
rather me be a Swiftie than like
All right,
the
guys,
Beatles.
I'm gonna give you a hard challenge here.
You
A
couldn't
lot
say
of us
nobody
guys,
else.
but Each of us, just
Instead of Swiftie.
you know, look our best friend in the eye and just say, "I love you."
I love you, Christian.
I love
bro.
you, man.
I really do.
I love
I
you.
love you too, Manny.